Patriots, baby.
The Inky Man.
And he's on the door. And he's on the door.
It is real.
And he's on the door. And he's on the door.
Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
What up, what up, what up, what up? I know it's Monday, but your boy is looking Friday fresh. It's your boy. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Hope everything was good. Hope your Thanksgiving was out of sight. Hope your Black Friday was out of sight. Today is Cyber Monday. And let's just jump right to the let's just jump right into it. I want to send a big shout out to Z to Z merch for sponsoring this episode. Today is Cyber Monday, so this is the time for you to go online and do your shopping. I'm trying to tell you, you need to go here so you can get one of these. What? Now you ain't gonna get this there, but what? Can you dig the pattern? Can you dig the pattern? So, look at us. Before we get into any motivation, right? Did y'all see the Soul Train Awards yesterday? Did you see the Soul Train Awards yesterday? Here's my thoughts. Now, there was a time when I was younger that I was just hip hop. I'm just straight hip hop. I was against R&B. You know what I mean? It wasn't it for me, man. You had a few people in R&B, like Keith Sweat had a couple of joints, you know what I mean? Troop, Ready for the World. They had some, joints. Chucky Thompson. They had some pieces out there. In Vogue, what was the one that sang? In Touch. They had that song Too High. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I wasn't a big R&B fan. Okay, so I'm watching the Soul Train Awards yesterday. I'm looking for some hip hop to be sprinkled in there. They just teased the brother, man. Now, you may not know this, but I'm a professional survey taker. You can ask me what I mean by that below. But I'm a professional survey taker, and within these surveys that I take, sometimes they require me to watch shows that are coming out, and they're getting some feedback, getting into focus groups, putting in my input, and they'll have me do things like watch the BET Awards. Right now, I had to watch the Soul Train Awards. I had to watch the BET Awards when it was out. I have to watch Saved by the Bell. I have to watch, what's the other ones I had? There was another one. It was Saved by the Bell. Anyway, I have to watch various shows. So I had to watch the Soul Train Awards for the sake of, I'm going to find out. Now that I think about it, I'm supposed to get a survey that's going to ask me a bunch of questions on and so on and so forth. Pays a good grip of money. Anyway, so I had to watch it, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, what's going on? Now, first of all, the Soul Cipher. There is no reason to do an R&B cipher, because a cipher in its most original form, as far as why it was used, was a bunch of people in a circle, someone may be doing the beatbox, and everybody is just spitting rhymes. It's coming off the top of the head, freestyling or writing writtens, which you do not want to do, but some people do it, right? Spitting out written rhymes and all that stuff. So the whole point of it is creativity, coming off the dome, showing your prowess, your lyrical prowess, showing that you could do this. You know what I mean? Off the top of the head. A soul cipher though. So I'm assuming what the goal was to get a bunch of people that sing, have them come in, and maybe they were doing their runs or whatever, but you're not lyrically doing anything. Now the first guy that went up, even in his thing, he had that sing-song rap kind of style going on. I thought all of them was going to do that, but then as they got deeper into it, I think one of them was a gospel singer. You know, Music Soul Child came up last, and all this other stuff. And Music Soul Child kind of captured it too. You can't really rap and sing, you know what I mean, in a soul cipher. Not to say that you can't physically do it, but to me it just doesn't sound right. So a cipher, people just going, that's my thoughts on that. Second thought is this brother that came out, and he comes out, he got these two girls on the side and east side of him. They kissing and throwing kisses at him and all that. You know, kind of dope there, I'll give him that. The brother comes out with this outfit that and at one point in the outfit he takes off some other stuff, and all he got on is a sleeve. Female singers coming out there singing soulfully with bodysuits on. What in the hell is going on? Make this a rap joint. That's where that's coming from. Hip hop is so influencing everything else, and people may or may not embrace it, but hip hop puts the control or puts things. Hip hop makes things cool. Hip hop culture makes things cool. But the problem with that is some things are just not hip hop. That's what I'm trying to say as far as Soul Train Wars. But if you enjoyed it, hey, I'm not knocking the show. It was pretty good, you know. It was pretty good. What really got me is when it went off and DJ Cassidy had this pass the mic thing, and all these people came out. Daryl Hall and John Oates, and Gloria Gaynor, Stephanie Mills, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Fab Five Freddy, Blondie, Melly Mel from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, man, that right there made up for everything. And I'm pretty sure they weren't attached, but that made up for everything. That made up for everything. And then I realized I'm old. I'm vintage. I'm not antique, but I'm vintage. And I can deal with it. I can get with that. I cut this shit off right here and walk the streets. You don't know how old I am. And I like that because I take care of myself, I believe. I take care of myself. I may do wild stuff, but how many people you know in their 48s that got this much hair on top of their head and it's not dreaded? Okay. That's all. That's all I have to say about that. But I did want to address that. Now, what am I going to say as far as Motivation Monday? Let me think. There's a lot of ways to motivate you. And you know, with everything, actually, this is what I'll do. This is what I'll say. So I'm watching a show, and Aziz Ansari had a comedy show. And it was, I don't know where it was, but he was by himself on stage, sitting on a bench, and sitting on a stool, telling his jokes. And at one point, he starts talking about his parents. I started asking people about their parents and how do you keep up with your parents, and that you should keep up with your parents, because if you look at it, and his estimate was, if you don't live with your parents, you don't live in the same state, you probably see your parents about 2 to 3 times a year. They're pretty much in their older years, and in his estimate, they probably have about a good 20 years left, which means you have 60 visits left. And what do you do with those visits? And his points were, on the first day, pretty much you just coming into town and you go to bed. Second day, you kind of get together, but you get together and everybody's sitting on computers and playing on their phones and just distracted. Then on third day, you're packing up and you're leaving. That's when the real conversation comes in. How's everything? How's your life? How are you doing? And whether that's true or far-fetched, what I got from it personally was, I need to communicate more. You know, there are people in my life who think I still live in California. There are people who still think I live in Florida. There are people who think I still live in Massachusetts. I live in Vegas, by the way. So that's on me. That's not on anybody else. I could easily say, well, you know, they don't keep up with me, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, when you're not communicating with people, what you're not understanding is you're cutting off lifeblood. You understand what I'm saying? I have lived away from my family for a long time. Lived in California and all the places I've said, but I've lived far from family, let's say immediate family, father, brother, sister, mother, that kind of thing. I've lived away from family like that for a long time. I might be near some cousins, but I'm not in the same state. Now, being in Vegas, I don't have any family that I know of personally. I heard I did, but haven't seen anybody personally that is family, that I could go to their house, eat dinner with them, share Thanksgiving, share Christmas. So I have to travel in order to do that. And a lot of times I don't have the money for that. And that's on me too. But that is the case. So I find myself getting depressed, like I admitted to. I find myself getting depressed because I'm not around family. I'm looking at posts and family is getting together and they're having a good time, and old posts are coming up, videos when I did visit and all that, thanks to Facebook, you know. And I started to realize, man, I need to communicate more. So the motivation that I give to you is understand relationships of any type, boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, brother, father, sister. Relationships are what you need. You can be bitter all you want. You can play hermit all you want. But I'm telling you, if you want to be happy, if you want to succeed, if you want anything positive to happen for you, you need to keep, build, and maintain your relationships. And with that, happy Monday to you. This was Motivation Monday, brought to you by Inky, Mann, and Z to Z merch. Y'all be good, man. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Later.
Stand out. Stand together. We're all different, but here at Z to Z, we like to call that unique. And it's those unique differences that unite us and bring us together. Come together.